everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my weekly reading. It is focused on the energy of love, romance, and partnership. So this is for the week of January 24th through January 30th, and we are moving into the energies of the full moon in Leo. If you are interested, I also posted a January 2016 full moon in Leo with Archangel Michael and the Romance Angels. So you may want to catch that as well. It's a few readings back in my list, so you may want to scroll back a few and catch it if you haven't already. So you may get an important message with it as well. So let's look at this week for love, romance, and partnership, focusing on that energy. I'm going to be shifting gears a little bit this week and shifting the energy. I'm usually using my What Needs to Be Surrendered deck. This week I'm going to be using the empowerment deck. So we're going to ask, what can we do to empower the energy? What needs to be looked at or done to empower the energy? And this is for deck enthusiasts. I will be showing the boxes as much as I possibly can. This is the deck. And I know someone asked on another one of my videos what one of the decks were, and it was this one. I went back, I couldn't find the post to answer, so I do apologize. This was the deck I think that they were asking about, and it is Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Avalon, which is a beautiful deck, and I will be using it again today. I also have a message before I start using the cards from Spirit, and this could be for someone specific or for everyone. It is a good reminder for everyone to really look at this energy, and I feel it's part of the important work that needs to be done moving forward. They're telling me that for some or someone, or for those that are watching, they may be experiencing people letting them down, feeling disappointed, not supported. This could be in your, if you're in a twin flame relationship, this could be mirroring back to you from their actions or their lack thereof. And they're asking me to remind those that are experiencing that feeling or situation to look at it from within. So really looking at how you may be letting yourself down, how you may be disappointing yourself. Because sometimes we'll get in that energy and we'll say, well, gee, I don't do that to other people. I keep my word. I do what I say I'm going to do. And, it just seems to be, continually being let down. The Spirit is telling me that it's when we really shift and look at how we were letting ourselves down. Maybe this is about, it can be very subtle. It can be for some saying you're going to start a diet and you don't, or you're going to start, eating better and you don't, or you're going to read that book and you don't, or you're going to start writing the book and you don't. It could be anything. It could be about taking daily walks and you don't do it. You continually put other people's needs and wants before your own, or you continually, don't do what you tell yourself you're going to do for you. And it is affecting the energies in these relationships, and you may be seeing it mirrored back to you in that important relationship, or maybe more than just that relationship, maybe others around you, maybe it's something, maybe this is just for one person that is continually being disappointed. But Spirit is asking that you really look within and see how you're not keeping your word to yourself, and that is making it be reflected back to you. So that is the message I have for Spirit, for whoever, and if it doesn't resonate with you, just let it go. So we're going to move on, and we're going to move forward and see what Spirit has about our love lives and relationships with what we can do to empower. So we're going to be using this beautiful deck of empowerment to see how we can empower this energy for ourselves this week, moving into the Leo full moon. So it's very energetic, very powerful time right now, I feel, for these relationships, because the Leo is very fiery, and I feel this one is talking to me. Ask and receive. So beautiful. So how you can empower is ask the question through prayer, receive the answer through intuition. So anywhere where you're asking or you want an answer, to pray about it and then receive it through your intuition. This is how you're going to empower the energies of your relationship this week. So it's all about giving and taking, asking and receiving as well, is what is coming up here. So I feel a balance too, reading it intuitively. Of course, the in and the out, the asking. It can also come from the within and then without as well, when we look at it with just an energy. And she's looking up at the sun. So again, that masculine energy, the fiery energy she's looking towards here as well. So let's see what this deck has for us this week in regard to love and romance. I'm thinking 3, but I'm going to just go... you can pick one of the 3 if you would like to, or you can go. This works always, so it's going to come up the right way for everyone in the way they pick it. You can do beginning of the week, middle of the week, end of the week, past, present, future of a situation, and we're going to see what Spirit has. So I'm focusing on that for everyone right now, in whatever way you asked it. And I will try to cover all those when I look at it and read it for you as well. So let's just see. We're going to do the 3, unless something else is presented here for us. Past, present, so past, present. Future came out with 2, and I'm going to just kind of put them over there so you can use those 2 as your future or whatever have you, or an extra one. So we did get 4, so something separate was presented to us, something extra was presented to us, which in itself can be a message this week. So the first one is, if you look at it in the past or the beginning of the week, however, we have trust. So if you're reading this for the past, trust was an issue on your path with this spiritual connection, or in the energy of your love life. So this can even come for those that are not in partnership if you're watching this. So trust was an issue in the past. Trust is going to be an issue on your path this week when we're looking at this in the beginning of your week. This is the energy that's going to be important, and just trusting where you're at on the path. And you can see there is a really easy, open way ahead. You know, it zigs and zags a little bit because I really read into what is being presented on the path. It zigs and zags, but you can see clearly where you're going. You can see what you need to get around. There are some things that go around, but you're able to move forward. Trusting is the key to maneuvering the path forward this week or in the recent past, but that is the energy that was important then. And 11 is the ultimate number. So 47 is 11 and 2, so it's all within partnerships as well. So in the present or in the middle of the week, the dog. And I love the dog. Now, I think the dog came out in my angel reading. I was guided to do an angel reading, and the dog came out. And so the dog is being presented here again. So in the present, this is all about loyalty, sincerity. And sincerity, again, goes along with keeping your word, being sincere, being loyal to yourself and others. So it comes from within. Unconditional love, giving to yourself what you say you're going to give to yourself. You're going to see it mirrored back to you. A dog is very loyal, so have that energy with yourself. So that is center of the week. That is the present moment too. So these are going, I'm reading them both ways. So we're looking at, if you look past, present, future, we're looking at the present, and we're looking at the middle of the week if we went beginning, middle, and the end of the week. So middle of the week, it's all going to be about that loyalty. Trusting yourself as well. Trusting yourself is key too in this combination of energies. So this is what is coming up. And I love the dog. I love to see that because it is just a very beautiful reminder of unconditional love, because dogs love us unconditionally no matter what we do. They continue to love us, and they can also sense, I'm really getting a message here of sensing your, sensing what you need for some reason is coming up. You know, like when you're in a low mood, a dog can come over and they kind of sense the mood you're in. It's all about sensing something within your partner, or them going to be sensing something within you, and kind of already knowing, an inner knowing, claircognizance of the mood that you're in or a need that you have. So you may want to watch for that, or you may be that for the other person as well this week. But that's going to really become heightened in the middle of the week or in this present moment, and however you pick this, again, those choices that I gave you. And we have 19, which is 9, 10, which is 1. 10s in themselves are endings, but 1s are also new beginnings. So it's like an ending and a new beginning where you're going to be able to maybe start to really trust and know and, give what the other person wants. And it's, again, tying into that opening energy that I have in that way. So let's move forward to the end of the week or into the future period and see what come up. 2 things came up, so we're going to see. We have the water fairy, and I think this came up in one of my past readings, where feelings and emotions are going to come up. Where in the past maybe there was more analytical things going on, where that's perhaps where there was trust, because the mind and the ego can overthink, and it can cause mistrust and unloyalty. Okay, so we're going to see in the future, or towards the end of the week, if you picked it that way for yourself, you're going to see emotions and feelings being presented. And again, we have 28, which is 10. So it's an ending and a beginning. So there's going to be an ending of something that was going on emotionally, maybe not having feelings declared, but you're going to see more of that. And for me, this is all about that empathy being able to feel and sense. It's going right along with the dog of being able to sense what someone wants or needs or is required of you for them, or vice versa, because it usually goes hand in hand. It's mirrored back. And the other one that kind of came out with it, wow, amazing. I love Spirit. This came out in my last reading. If you didn't catch it, again, it was in the beginning of the angel reading, is a partnership. And the blockages are being removed. You can see the walls kind of been shifted, and you can see in the path, you know, you can see which way you're going with the path. And it's also very healing. On the other side of that wall, you can see the green over there. So really, there's going to be more emotions, more feelings, more knowing what the other person needs and trusting that. And again, remember where we started. It all starts within you. Trusting what you need, trusting your own emotions, trusting that within you, and giving it to yourself and within yourself. And you know, that masculine and feminine is also within each person in these relationships. 32 is all about change. It's 5. You know, there's a change coming. 3 has been an important number in this for me for quite a while, along with number 8. So there is also that partnership, but 3 is about communication and bringing things together. So there's going to be a change in the partnerships in that way as well towards the end of the week, or in the future coming up. So this is what is, they're definitely saying there is going to be an obstacle removed, a path being cleared here. You're going to have more emotion, and that trust and loyalty is there. So this week's came out really beautiful, but just remember there is some inner work that needs done. You need to look at this and how you're giving that all to yourself, and then you're going to see that obstacle, that blockage removed, as we've been seeing, and as I've been seeing in the last, I know this card came up, I think, in my angel reading. So we've been getting some amazing messages, but also some really I need to look and reflect within first as well, and seeing how that's playing out. So I hope everyone enjoyed this weekly reading. I'm sending everyone angel blessings and oceans of love. Do watch for my future postings. Like, share, and subscribe. And angel blessings. Happy full moon as well.